Scott, Daryl Finch says, is this good news or bad news for Yuki Tsunoda? Mekies always spoke very highly of him while he was still at Racing Bull, so on the face of it, it feels like it would be more supportive of Yuki than Horner was. Yet at the same time, I wondered if Yuki's best chance of staying at Red Bull for 2026 was if Max left, almost forcing them to keep him for the sake of some driver continuity. If this move is ultimately successful and keeps Verstappen from leaving, does that make Yuki Tsunoda more expendable? And could Laurent Mekies' arrival maybe help Yuki Tsunoda's performance a little?
Yeah, I think it will be good for Tsunoda. First of all, I don't think Verstappen leaving is Tsunoda's best chance, because I think if Verstappen leaves, Red Bull's got complete freedom to do what it wants with the driver lineup. And I could see it making some kind of hyper-aggressive play to get in George Russell and then stop messing around with the whole, Carlos Sainz can't drive here because Verstappen's here, and like buy him out of his Williams contract. It would also be pretty Red Bull of late to pay a load of money to get hold of a driver they could have signed for nothing last year when he was actually available. So I don't think Tsunoda's fate is intertwined with Verstappen's, but I do think Mekies coming in could be good for him. The one thing I would say, though, is Horner and Red Bull as a whole have been really supportive of Tsunoda. There's not been any indication from Yuki or the team around him that they feel like there's been too much gravitating towards Verstappen and he's not been having a fair crack at it. They understand why he's been where he's been on car specification, for example. He crashed at Imola, he put himself behind, and Red Bull's strategy since then has effectively been to keep him steps behind, but then move him onto a new spec once Verstappen's basically done with that spec, and they don't need to carry those spares going forward. It's a cost cap thing, it's a development thing, it's partly self-inflicted, and they know what the situation is within Red Bull.